Yo, what's going on, everybody? UltimatDjz here with another Teaching Trek YouTube video for you for here inside Star Trek Fleet Command. My name is UltimatDjz. Good afternoon. Welcome into this video. This is your event guide video, okay? And goodness gracious, thank the good heavens above, this calendar looks amazing compared to last month. We're going to break it down for you right here and now. As of the time of taping, this is what we've got. Obviously, all contents herein on this calendar are subject to change. There is your legal disclaimer. They are subject to change. We will see how that progresses on throughout the month, but we do indeed have a calendar for you. Now, the first thing that I would like to show you is actually a very nice looking calendar. Thank you again, Agent Necro, where he actually puts in the ARC-related events as they overlap with your daily mini events, all right? This is actually a really, really nice calendar. It's just, there's a lot here. There's a lot, and at first glance, it's a little bit tough to see what exactly might be going on as it relates to the ARC. So, naturally, I decide to compete with Agent Necro. Shout out, by the way. So much love, and thank you for doing this for us. I compete with my own version of graphical beauty. This is my event calendar. And by the way, obviously, this is not funny. This is actually just meant for me to be able to quickly see and make some notes so that I can talk to you guys about what is actually going on. So, as of the release of this video, it is Thursday morning. It is Thursday the 10th. I'm a day late on my event guide video, but here's Thursday the 10th. So we just finished up a Jelly Brawl, and we just finished up an interesting event. This was an opt-in event, by the way. It won't automatically opt you in. If you came in here and you got a peaceful nightmare, this is the one that was automatic, killing Federation and Romulan hostiles, because you had two different factions there. So you could hit one or the other and not necessarily impact your reputation grind. However, they also added this third one, which was to kill Klingon hostiles, but it was an opt-in. So if you didn't want, if you were grinding on Klingon reputation and you did not want these rewards, then you didn't have to do this event. It was opt-in, but it didn't cost a ticket. So you could opt into this. I do encourage, though, even if you were working on Klingon reputation, you do have some exocomps that can minimize your loss because, hey, listen, let's see, what is this? Like 1.2, that's 2.4 billion tritanium for me. I'm okay with that, all right? So I will do this event even though I am working on Klingon reputation. What I'll do is I'll go hit warships instead of surveys, and I'll use that faction reduction loss exocomp thing, okay? So you've got those going on along with an AMS for viewing party. That is currently going on in the event. In the hints before the ARC began, I had indicated that there was only one Paywalled event that I could really see in the calendar, but people messaged me yesterday and were like, well, there's already 3. Well, I don't count, and I know this might be unfair, but I don't count build the Defiant or upgrade the Defiant. I don't ever count that. That always comes when there's a new ship, when there's new research, that always comes. And when there's new primes, that typically comes. Let's see, where was that one? Oops, We're All Friends. This is an event that is just paying extra. Now, why they don't actually just put these contents inside the pack that you buy, I'm not entirely sure, all right? Maybe they're wanting you to rush through and actually complete the research, but that's fine. This is an event just simply for buying the prime for faction reputation and then unlocking it. And, of course, there was also one for the biominerals, which I told you I was very excited about, and I did indeed buy that prime and put it on there just because amazing, right? Just because amazing. We talked about it in the video yesterday, but those are the 3 events right now that are seemingly paywalled, but they are consistent. They make sense. That is rewards for buying the prime and rewards for buying the ship. So we come back to our event guide calendar. What you guys are going to see later on today, Thursday, at Event Reset, we are going to see a Jem'Hadar hostile event, all right? That is going to be for everybody in the galaxy, and let me come back to the news calendar here. Everybody in the galaxy who is of an appropriate ops level, which I am not mistaken, is going to be, I think, 34 or 35 plus. Let's take a look here. Let's see, what was it called? Out of It. All right, let's come back to Out of It. Snap Out of It right here. Level 35 solo milestone, which does make sense. That's where the Cardassian armadas, the Jem'Hadar, everything about this has been geared towards 35 plus, but it's just destroying Jem'Hadar hostiles. Not a big deal there. And Ops 10 through 34 are going to have a sub-event for just normal hostile killing, all right? So, nothing out of the ordinary there. You've got hostiles for 34 or 35 plus over in Cardi Space, and regular hostiles 10 through 34. That's all for Thursday. Friday is going to be an interesting event that is going to involve everybody in the galaxy. This is Control the Wormhole. This is 23 plus. Now, what's really interesting to note about this is that this is based on armadas, starting solo armadas, and using the Defiant's new ablative armor ability. This is a solo leaderboard for 23 plus that's happening right here, using the Defiant, controlling the wormhole. But for everybody else, you will have an event for mining poop. No, just kidding. It's mining whatever. Mining anything, all right? Mining other stuff. As a matter of fact, if we go through and try to find it here for the 11th, I think it was down here. Dominion Mining, here you go. That is also level 35 plus. For this particular, I don't know why, mining dill, trite, par steel, G2 or higher, latinum, and CLAT. Not exactly sure why they broke this one down, but there is a paired 10 through 34 event down here, which is also mining materials and resources. So you're still doing the same kind of thing, just not quite as many different things to mine. I mean, why can't they mine? Well, I guess dilithium, that is resources. I don't know. So they added lat and CLAT for 35 plus. Silly. Okay, but anyway, that's that event on the 11th. Poop mining, okay? Starting on the 12th, this is, of course, we get our Cosmic Cleanup. That is normal. But we also now begin, let me start here. You've got an ATA event, all right? Away team's assignment starting on the 12th. It is going to last 48 hours. It's a solo milestone. Completing this time, not just starting, not starting with special officers, but completing. So as we head through the last couple of days of this week, you may want to take a look at an epic or two that you want to keep banked up. I don't expect this to be a wild milestone, pretty on par with what we've had in the past, but you will have a 48-hour milestone, solo milestone, 10 plus, for completing away team's assignments. You are going to have this Weyoun SMS, all right? Now, let's come back up here and talk about Weyoun. He's the epic officer this month, and we are going to find that up here. I believe, missed it. Here it is, Recruit Weyoun. This is level 20 plus, which is typical of recruiting events for officers who are epic. All right, this is 20 plus. You're going to get it. It's 48 hours, and there's been a lot of confusion about this, so I'm going to break it down for you. This is a solo milestone that will not give shards directly. This is a solo milestone event that will not give shards directly. It is going to be spending materials, G3 or higher, just like normal. There's not going to be any other type of paired event with this. This is it. A heroic solo milestone for spending materials. What you're going to receive in those materials, if you go back to last month, you're going to receive a currency like the Legate's Decrees, okay? That is then going to be used in a recruit box. You'll go up into the officer section and do a recruit, and that box is going to be either 2x or 3x chance on Weyoun, but some other officers. Echo confirmed the presence of some strike team officers in there, including interceptor strike team officers that are going to be in that box. So you will be able to use those recruits, and if you complete all 4 milestones of this heroic solo milestone, and by the way, I point out heroic, I think that everybody will be able, if you've been saving, like, think of it this way. If you were prepared to play in auctions this month, then you've got a lot of materials. Then you'll probably be okay for this heroic solo milestone. But I certainly do not expect that the simplest and easiest milestone ever is going to exist here. It's going to be a lot of mats, okay? As a matter of fact, we have had a version of this event. Now, it's over a year old. I have no idea if it's going to be something similar, but if you guys remember, going all the way back to October of 21, we had a heroic SMS like this for Honor Guard Wharf, all right? And here were the material breakdown requirements at that time. Obviously, an entire year has passed, so I expect these to be different, but I don't expect them to be grossly different. So if you look at this and you say, okay, well, maybe that's something that I could do once or maybe could do twice, then just start making those plans. I think that these will probably be relatively close, probably a little bit higher now, I would guess, but this should probably get you a little bit of an indication, a little bit of an idea of what they consider to be heroic when it comes to material spend SMSs. And of course, we've had those paired SMSs in the past. What a paired SMS looks like for you at your ops level is probably, again, going to be somewhat similar to what we see here in this Weyoun event. So you're going to get enough currency to pull the recruit chest 8 times. Out of that 8, then you're going to get all kinds of officer shards and hopefully some extra Weyoun, and there is a lottery chance, 0.5% chance that you will earn 100 shards. Just like last month, this recruit box will also have a form of drachna, just like we saw last month. And if you accumulate X amount of drachna, or whatever they're calling it this month, then you will get a bonus 100 shards. This event runs 3 times. Okay, and we have been told that it gives you 8 pulls, which is the number of pulls you would receive in a $100 pack. If we go back to the way Ducat was sourced last month, we know that to finish even the Drachna chest required 6 total packs. Well, you're getting half of them right here, which tells me, hopefully, maybe, that with all the missions and all the events and all that stuff this month, while it's not a guarantee, because there is RNG involved, I think that this should get you very, very close at the end of the month to an unlock. That, of course, is assuming the $100 battle pass, the completion of the battle pass, the completion of all missions, the completion of all events. But I don't think that it's going to be guaranteed a full unlock, but I think it should get you pretty daggone close with those 3 SMSs, which means towards the end of the month, you might be able to cap off Wayoon with a single pack or maybe 2 if you want him this month. That is the Recruit Wayoon event, and that is happening 3 times. Oops, sorry, wrong button. That is happening 3 times every single Saturday. Also, you are going to see a sub-event in here, just an extra event. Now, there might be something that I'm missing on the calendar here for the 12th. We got the Recruit Wayoon. It's level 12 plus. But if we come down, there's not any other engagement events on the 12th other than the away team's assignment. And then, of course, Cosmic Cleanup, right? But the lower ops level players do have a sub-event here, and it is for power gained. All right, let me see if we can come back up and find that on the 12th. Of course, I'm going to struggle to find it now because why look for it when I've got my amazing calendar in here? All right, on the 12th, I'm still looking. Still looking. Is it not in here? Did they pull that event? No. Here it is. Power up. Whew. All right, this is level 10 through 19 only. All right, so again, somewhat odd that there's not another event paired up. Because 10 plus still do have the away team's assignments, but, you know, I digress. Whatever that case may be, wherever you have it, this is another event called Power Up, 10 through 19, that will run 5 times. It's a 24-hour solo milestone, and it will be gaining power through research, defense platforms, buildings, dry docks, and, oh, thank the good Lord above, spending ship XP. I know that you guys will probably be pleased about that. It's been a long time since we've had XP events, but that's a welcome change. That will be 10 through 19 here on all 3 Saturdays of the month. As a matter of fact, your Saturday lineup is pretty much fixed. You got Wayoon, you got Ship XP for 10 through 19, and away team's assignments, and that is happening all Saturdays. As a matter of fact, on Saturday the 26th, you're adding 1 extra little event down here because you got ATA, you got Wayoon, you got the 10 through 19 event, but there's also going to be a hostile hunt here on the 26th as well. If we come down and see if I can find it. Man, this calendar. See, this is why I write my own calendar. I try to find you the event descriptions. Here it is. Hostile hunt. 10 plus. Just killing hostiles. All right. Killing hostiles. All right. That's it. Whatever hostiles. Easy peasy milestone. Probably going to be completable with whatever you would normally do throughout the day. And that is here on the 26th. Coming into Sunday, of course, we do have that other hostile hunt. The same one that we just talked about right here. Hostile hunt, except it's called something different. Interestingly enough, we're going to find November 13th. Boy, you guys must be getting, like, seasick watching me scroll through this. I'm just not going to look at it anymore. I won't look at it anymore. Here it is. Ketracel Fiend, November 13th. I labeled it as a hostile hunt, but it is the Ketracel Fiend. It is just a hostile hunt, destroying hostiles, level 20 plus, and have bonus points for using the brand new rare Ikataka. That is the Gem Hedar bad guy, the rare officer that you can recruit this month. Have him on the bridge, destroy hostiles, get some bonus points. That runs twice on the 13th and then again on Thursday, the 17th. I'll talk about the 17th here in just a second. We do, for everybody, have a Ship XP event, which is also nice because we actually got one of those up here yesterday. Tuesday. We got a Ship XP event, which is very, very nice. All right. Again, here's your next Ship XP sub-event. This is 10 through 19, just like it was over here on Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday, back-to-back, Ship XP or Power Gain. You can do it through Power Gain. All right. On the 14th, Prey versus Predator and Cardi Armadas. Now, this, I know, I had a lot of fun with this event last time it ran. But let's come back up. Prey versus Predator. It's going to run 4 times, the 14th, 15th, and then the 21st and 22nd. These are 24-hour solo milestones that you will get 4 times. Participate in PvP or PvE in Cardassian space. You get bonus points for cloaking and supporting in PvP battles. But this is the PvP event, 20-plus solo milestone. You will also have Secure the Perimeter, which is running at the exact same time. We've had this happen a couple of times where you will also have another event. And this is 20 through 22, and this is 23 plus. Again, don't know why they're separated, except 20 through 22 has the added metric of Alliance helps. You can defeat the Cardassian armadas, but you also have it sending Alliance helps because you don't have an ACC. 23 plus are expected to have that, and the points will just be on defeating Cardassian armadas. So that's actually a good breakout. Even though it's defeating, you still have some personal control. Down here, you can probably start. That would indicate to me that this particular event for 23 plus probably has a start mechanic, but maybe not. But I am very, very happy and glad that this Arc Runner remembered the 20 through 22 who don't have an ACC and gave them an Alliance helps function. Now, this is a 48-hour milestone that's going to run twice, but it's overlapping the PvP event. So while people are doing PvP in Cardassian space, you also need to be running and defending your Cardassian armadas. It's going to be messy. All right. And then for players who are not 35 plus, you'll have a hostile hunt. That is your sub event right here. Same thing on Tuesday the 15th, the sub event, hostile hunt. I know that there's a few more of those, but while you're doing hostile hunts, we're also doing hostiles as well. Now, there is this PvP aspect over here with the armadas, but here on this day, it's the same thing. Prey versus Predator and the Cardi Armada event that's going on. So you're still doing something in the vein of what we're doing because there is a PvE element to Prey versus Predator. Wednesday the 16th, you get your one and only Parabellum for the month, and we get a power gained solo milestone. All right, let's come back here and look for the 16th. Power gained. This is on the 16th. I hope I didn't code that right. Here I do see She Has Teeth, which we did right here. She Has Teeth is Borg hostiles. All right, very interesting. Destroying Borg hostiles. That's going to run twice on the 16th and then again on Tuesday the 22nd. You also, of course, then do have a sub-event, which is hostile hunting. All right, I get that. You got another sub-event for hostile hunt. But again, we're hunting hostiles as well in Borg system. And then we've got this power gained event on the 16th. Let me see if I can find that one because I'm pretty sure that one is galaxy-wide. Here it is. Form of the Station. Gain power through research, defense platforms, buildings, and dry docks. And actually, I don't see ship XP. Oh, that's why I left it off. It just says power gained 24 hours. So that's going to be one of the tougher ones this month, I would expect. But fortunately, it only happens one time. So maybe get yourself prepared. Maybe, here, this is on Wednesday the 16th. So maybe over here on Saturday the 12th, you're going to start a couple of defense platforms or maybe a prime or something that has big materials with it so you can get the Wayun SMS satisfied, and then you can complete that somewhere over here on Wednesday the 16th to satisfy your power gain, because those defense platforms or some high-powered buildings or even high-powered level 1 researches or primes could very well help out and finish this event for you. Starting on the 17th, we do come in the Form of a Ship. This is the one I was referring to. Super easy peasy. Spend ship XP. It's level 10 plus. Spend ship XP or upgrade ship components. That's happening here on the 17th, plus a galaxy-wide hostile hunt. I saw that one down here somewhere. That's a galaxy-wide hostile hunt, not a sub-event. Here it is. Ketracel Fiend, again, just destroying hostiles, and having Ikatika on your bridge. That's Ketracel Fiend here on the 17th. Friday, Return to Form, 24-hour solo leaderboard. This is the same thing that we saw up here with Control the Wormhole, except it's called something different. Now, let's come back here and check. This kind of displays or kind of thinks to me that it could just have different rewards, all right? Come over here. On Friday the 11th, here, Control the Wormhole. Starting solo armadas using definability. Okay, we got that. But then you come back down here to the 18th, Return to Form, all right, about Odo, spending armada directives, spending solo armada directives, and using the definability. It's the same event, all right? It's the exact same event, except must have different rewards. Here's Control the Wormhole. It's a solo leaderboard. Return to Form. It's a solo leaderboard. So the rewards must be different in this run. And then, of course, the week after, we go back to Control the Wormhole. So there are going to be 3 solo leaderboards for starting armadas, starting solo armadas, and using the Define ability. If you are not going to spend heavily on those currencies, then I would recommend you wait until Fridays to run these, so you might be able to stand a chance at placing somewhere in this solo leaderboard. But I would be on the lookout for a different set of rewards here for run number 2, just because it has a different name as compared to the first and third runs. Also, we're going to have a solo milestone galaxy-wide for mining poop. We already talked about Saturday, Sunday, just a very simple, empty day. Nothing on the 20th other than a sub-event for powering up. That's your ship XP over here and power gain. On the 21st, you will, Lower Ops has a sub-event for Hostile, but again, we are coming back to our second run of the 48-hour Prey versus Predator series, which is 2 24-hour solo milestones for Prey versus Predator and 1 48-hour milestone for Cardassian Armadas. That's happening on this Monday and Tuesday, the 21st, 22nd. There will be a Jellyfish Pursuit material spend auction for players eligible on Tuesday, the 22nd. And we'll have the second run of She's Got Teeth, which is the Borg Hostile SMS running down here on Tuesday, the 22nd as well. 23rd, Wednesday, your second and final run of Jelly Brawl. Peaceful Nightmare will rerun, which is what we had on the 9th yesterday, which is Romulan and Federation Hostile Kill. You will also get a repeat of the Klingon opt-in Hostile Kill, so you can watch your reputation there. And again, good call out to the Arc Runner for remembering some of these subtle nuances with events. And then another mining poop event. On Thursday, same thing as what we had today, actually. What we got coming up today, Jem'Hadar Hostiles and a sub-event for just generic hostile hitting. And then, interestingly, we're going to start a Thanksgiving series of events. There is a Thanksgiving meta down here. Let me see if I can find this. And I was actually talking to a couple of players about this last night. I actually feel very, very... I think grateful. I think this is a good series of events. I know that it's not going to be super busy, but here's your Thanksgiving meta event. There is an overarching meta starting on the 24th and running through the 27th, and it's just day one on Thanksgiving Day. It's just helps. Right here it is. November 24th, Alliance contribution. If you want to be in the game and play it, you can do it with helps. If you want to get in, do it quick and get out. You can do it with contributions, and you're done for that day. On the 25th, we're going to have a Ship XP event. Again, tap, 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 okay? Tap, tap, tap. On the 26th, just generic hostile killing. And then on the 27th, again, Ship XP. A light load of events for those who want it, all right? But if you remember, on that Friday, this would be Black Friday, the 25th, we are coming back to the solo leaderboard for running solo armadas and starting regular armadas. That's happening on this Friday. And then, of course, you've got the Ship XP event, which is part of the Thanksgiving Day meta. On Saturday, the 26th, again, we're repeating away teams assignments, a generic hostile hunt, the Ship XP event for subs, and another away teams assignment. But again, also part of this Thanksgiving event right here, just killing hostiles. You're going to do that. And then on the 27th, which is the final day of this arc, the final complete event day of the arc, you're going back to Ship XP, your Swarm Sunday. So a very light ending to this arc, but it is in fact a holiday weekend. And there are leaderboards for you to actually go in and engage if you so choose. But I would imagine the 26th and 27th will be lighter catch-up days for you to finish up this arc. And I personally, while I do like a very busy calendar, and I'm very satisfied with the depth of this calendar, the number of repeats is not offensive, and the variety of things that we're going to be doing. I know that some of the lower ops players are saying, well, it looks like all we have are sub-events, but I also point out, at least you have sub-events because other arc writers of the past have not always remembered the 10 through 19 or the 10 through 25. So I'm really, really pleased to see this. This does look like a well-developed calendar, and I'm happy with some of the areas of a little bit lighter activity as we're heading into the holiday weekend right down here. But there is a meta for those of you who do want to play, and I'm hoping that it's going to be decently rewarding, maybe some cute avatars or frames or something like that may be coming out. So that is your event guide video, Commanders. I hope that you can look at this calendar and feel like I do, which is this is 5,000% better than October. It may not be perfect. Obviously, time will tell throughout the month. It may not be perfect, but it is certainly a lot better than it was last month. Community, what do you think? Leave your comments, questions down below. We'll be sure to answer those as quickly as we can. Subscribe while you're here. Congratulations. Look down below the video. We hit 10,000 subs, which means very, very soon. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to do it just in time for Christmas. Coming up very, very soon, we will be giving away $1,000 in game packs right here on this channel. You guys did it. That was the goal. 10,000 subs. You guys get $1,000. We're going to do that coming up very, very soon. Thank you guys so very much for all the support. Subscribe to the channel if you are here for the very first time. Click on the bell so you know when we do more content. Like this video, give us a kitty paw up, and share with your team. My name is UltimatDjz. Thank you so very much for being here on Teaching Trek. I am your friendly neighborhood cat person saying meow for now. Catch you on the next one. Meow. Bye, everybody. Oh, time for some catnip.